Hi there, my name is Musa Muroma from Hearts of Love Africa, and at Hearts of Love Africa I am the events funding coordinator. So what that means is that I am in charge of resource mobilization for our events and making sure that our events are well coordinated and they are meeting the specific mission that we have for the events, which is empowering the people that we are sponsoring and making sure that we have the right mentorship strategy for them. So Hearts of Love is a Christian charity organization under Word of Light Churches International, and it was founded by the visionary of Word of Light Churches, who is Apostle Kennedy Owino, who is also the General Overseer of the Word of Light Churches. So the mission of this charity organization, Hearts of Love Africa, is to ensure that we are touching the hearts of the needy by ministering the love of God to them. And how we are doing it is through our mission, which is ministering the love of God to these needy people in a practical manner through what God has given us in our own hands. So through our mission and vision here at Hearts of Love, what we do is to touch, to train, and to transform the lives of the people in the community. And how are we able to do this? We are able to do this through education sponsorship programs that we have. So what that means is that we look for needy students in the society and we provide an opportunity and a platform for them, for us to be able to sponsor their education so that we get them to school so they get the right education for their life. So apart from the student sponsorship through the scholarships that we give, we also train the students through our empowerment programs. So while they are on their school break, we organize student camps, which we bring them together and we spend quality time with them to teach them about mindset revolution, to do psychological counseling, and to train them on a variety of life skills and also commercial skills, which they can be able to also do apart from the education that they are receiving from their schools. Together with that, together with the education sponsorship for the children, we also have empowerment programs for their parents. So what this means is that we are able to organize business development forums to be able to train the parents on entrepreneurship and just get ways in which they can be able to get empowered financially so that they are able to take care of their children. So the end goal is not to make the kids or the families dependent on us, but to sponsor the children as we are building the parents so that we can be able to cause more impact to the society. So that is what we are currently doing here at Hearts of Love Africa. So I will also talk about the Hearts of Love journey so far, what we've been doing since the idea was conceived by our founder, Apostle Kennedy Owino. So the journey started back in the year 2020 when the founder conceived the idea of education sponsorship for needy children. If you have listened to the background of our organization, our founder, who is Apostle Kennedy Owino, had a very, very tough background while he was being raised up as a child, and that included the lack of fees during his time in high school education. So he conceived the idea back in 2020, and in the year 2022, we started with our first 2 beneficiaries, which we were sponsoring on high school education. So from that, we went to 2023, where we've had our first team of volunteers who came into the organization and established our first office here in Kisumu. So from that, we came to this year where we did our first major scholarship sponsorships here at our center in Kisumu. So what we've done so far in this year 2024, we've been able to do student scholarships for about 35 students so far from the 2 that we had back in the year 2022. So this year we did 35 scholarships for children at our center here in Kisumu, and we did our first fundraising in the year, and we paid the school fees for the first term, which was a big milestone for our organization. After that, in April this year, we held our second fundraiser, and we've also been able to raise the required amount for school fees for the second term of the education, which is starting very, very soon. Apart from that, we've also received applications for other 20 students who we want to sponsor. So gathering the people that we've already sponsored who are 35 and those that are on the waiting list who are 20, by the time the year is ending, we'll have the first 55 lot of students that we are sponsoring in our organization, which is a very, very great milestone so far that we've had. Apart from the student scholarships, we mentioned that we are also training our students so that we make sure that they are only not developed in their minds through education, but we are also investing in their personalities and in their characters. So this year we've held our first Hearts of Love camp, an empowerment camp here in Kisumu. And let me tell you guys, it's been an amazing experience. We've been having quality time with the students, teaching them about mental empowerment, teaching them about mental health, teaching them about things like integrity, and making sure that we are not only raising educated people in the society, but also people who have integrity in their characters. That the future of our country is secured because we have leaders who are wholesomely mentored. Yeah, so that is what we've been doing in the camp so far. The reach of our camp has been a total of 75 students, together with those that we were able to sponsor. So it's been an amazing experience, and we are looking forward to another camp in August and a whole lot more in terms of student sponsorship. So since I've talked about our education sponsorships, I am sure someone out there may want to know how we usually get our beneficiaries. And for that, we have, like I mentioned, a center here at Kisumu where we have 2 social workers so far, and they help us in our campaigns that we reach out to communities where we are able to identify the needy people in the society who need our help in terms of education sponsorships. So after they are able to identify specific people or specific children who will require sponsorship, they are taken through a vetting process where we look at their home situation, we look at the students' potential and performance in their school, and we have a board that looks at all that information to also be able to make a correct judgment and get the students that actually require the help that we are offering. Apart from that, we also have seasons and opportunities for open applications where we invite people from the community to send in their applications, and we are able to review them and call people for interviews to be able to just get the right people who actually need our help for us to be able to sponsor their education. So by that, we make sure that a third of our beneficiaries are from orphaned homes. We make sure that a third are from single parents who are actually experiencing need in that particular area of scholarships. And we also make sure that a third of also the population of the beneficiaries are people who may have parents, but they come from very impoverished backgrounds. So we make sure that we have that balance so that we provide the help that is necessary to the communities that we have. To make sure that our organization is running efficiently, we have various departments under Hearts of Love, and I will list them so that you are actually aware of them. So the first department that we have the leadership board. The second department that we have an advisory board. The third department that we have the finance department. After the finance department, we also have the treasury. Apart from the treasury, we have a children's center, which is the department that deals with the children. Together with that, we also have the empowerment team, which actually handles our camps and the empowerment of the students. We have the IT team and the social media team, which is in charge of the media. And to make sure that we have the resources that we need, both for the student scholarships and the events in our organization, we have a resource mobilization team, which I am part of, and I'm so excited to be part of, where we make sure that we bring in the partners and the donors for us to make sure we have the resources for our work. Yeah, so those are the departments that we have under Hearts of Love. So the vision of the Hearts of Love going forward is that this year we are looking by the end of the year to be able to have sponsored 55 kids in total. So by next year, we want to have a total of 200 kids. And by the year 2030, we want to have sponsored 2,000 children here in Kenya and some countries in Africa. So we have a couple of ways where you can be able to participate in this. You can adopt a child to sponsor their education. You can give in kind for our events, and which are listed on the website. You can also participate as a volunteer and be part of this great work that we are doing in our Kenyan community and in Africa in general. So I just want to thank you all for being part of us. I want to thank all the partners and all the donors for making sure that the vision is coming to fruition, and just to appreciate all of you who are watching this today. So thank you so much. We are looking forward to see you in our events here at Hearts of Love. Bye bye.